I don't believe it. It's starting to rain. Well, I'm up in John Dean Park again. I'm going to do a little walk around. And what we're going to do today, I brought a garbage bag with me. And if you watched any of my Toronto videos, you know that I was picking up garbage, but I got tired of it because there's no way I could keep up with it. That was the only thing wrong with the Toronto parks. I found that they were quite filthy. But I think that's because of the large population there. There was a bit more chance that people are going to be throwing stuff on the ground. But we are going to go for a walk through John Dean Park. I'm not sure which loop I'm going to do yet. But I'm going to have my eyes out for any garbage. You know, every once in a while someone reaches in their pocket and pulls Kleenex out and drops one and doesn't know it. That's sort of like acceptable. But the thing I don't like is like potato chip bags, Tim Horton cups, and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to have a look through the park today and see if I can find any garbage. I got my garbage bag, I got my gloves, and that's what we're going to do. But first, I ran into somebody today, and I don't believe it. He was excited to see me. He's been waiting to meet me. So I'm going to introduce you to Jared. And he actually is one of the guys that works around here as a volunteer and does things in the park. So let's meet Jared.
Wow, I can't believe I met you. Thank you so much for this badge, your business card.
And so what actually do you do in the park here?
Well, I do everything from drainage channels to clearing debris off the trails, picking up garbage, invasive plant removal.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of that going around. I noticed that a lot of that goes around in the parks out here in North Saanich, and that the groups and the volunteers that get together to take care of that. And it's very much appreciated. I guess you'll pick up some garbage if you see it along the way, too.
I can't believe you brought a garbage bag to this.
Yeah, I've got a garbage bag. I got my gloves, and that's what I'm going to do today is go out and wander around. Maybe go down by the lily pond. I imagine the water's still in there right now. Yeah. All right. Well, it's exciting.
Back. This is the 6th video I think you've done
of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. So hopefully I won't find any garbage, but you never know. So let's go. I'll go do that and have a look around. Thanks very much, Jared. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Jared's written a book too, and he gave it to me, and I got in the trunk of the Walking with Bruce mobile here, and I'm going to check it out when I get home. So actually, there's a picture on the front of it of Sydney there in the 1952, a year before I was born. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm an old guy, but I still get out and do my walks. All right, Jared, good to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And let's get this done. All right, I'm off. All right, I'm going to wander around, and Jared's coming with me for a little while here. We're going to have a look around, and he'll be living proof that I'm looking for garbage. I'm not planting any either, so that's what we're going to do today. But what a beautiful spot. It's been so long since I walked up in here and seen these fabulous big trees. You don't get these back in Toronto, you know. They're a lot smaller. But beautiful paths through here, and you meet the most interesting people. Oh, looks like something could be living in there. Oh, wow. Let's have a quick look around here and see. Look at the size of that tree. Holy cow. How quick we forget. Sure is dry in here, though. I was just looking at this. Never noticed it before, but Jared, he's the fella that does stuff like this. He's the one that comes around and digs these little paths up and all that. And explain what you're doing here now, just to clear things out.
Well, the park has 240 Geranius Channels. And so what this does is it takes the water off the trail, prevents mud and erosion.
Oh, perfect. So we got you to thank for that. Or I guess most of the volunteers too, right?
Yeah.
You're not alone, are you? How many volunteers work in the park here?
Well, there's a few, you know.
Yeah. How many acres is the park?
450.
Oh, bigger than High Park in Toronto. And no garbage. Perfect. Yeah, we were just discussing this tree over here. And what was the name again?
His Majesty.
His Majesty is the biggest tree in this park. Do you know how high it is?
It's about 450 years old,
yeah.
But I'm not sure the height.
I'm not going to go up and have a look. Wow. So this fence here is here to protect this from people going up and taking pictures of this tree. Wow. But it is massive. This is great. I'm so glad I ran into you this morning. I'm learning stuff every day. Oh, it's starting to rain again. That's a good sign. But it'll take an awful lot of rain to penetrate the canopy of this place, I'll tell you. All right, we'll carry on a bit farther here. See what, I haven't found any garbage yet. Keep it up, people. I says, this has got to be one of the cleanest parks you can walk in. Mount Work is good too. I found it to be very, very good too, but I haven't had to pick up a piece of garbage yet, which is great. I'm getting too old to bend over. Well, the moss is starting to dry up too. Yeah, we definitely need more rain. I love my ferns. So many nice ferns in here. Well, we're back down here. I always like this water view across here, but it's really quiet in here this morning. I've seen a couple people walking, but I haven't heard any birds or anything in here this morning. I have been looking around the trees to see if there's been any owls around, but I haven't seen those. How about you? Seen any owls lately? Huh? No.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah, I know. I've seen them in here before. But I haven't seen any for a long time. Well, this trail is so neat. I love this trail. It's easy to walk on. You don't have to worry. Like some of these trails in this park here, they're a real hike. But this one's an easy one. Lots of neat stuff to see. Lots of this fallen timber. And you can't see it on the camera, but this is a steep, steep hill right here. And these trees in here are just massive. Wow. Once again, no garbage. Good job, North Saanich, for looking after these parks, and good job. Oh, I might have a piece. Uh-oh. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. If that's it, I'm good with that. That's a little candy wrapper, so that probably just fell out of someone's pocket. We'll go with that, okay? On this trail, this is one of my favorite parts of this trail, is when you come over here, and they've got the information stuff over here all over the place too. So the park is well marked that way. And but I just like this, when you imagine just relaxing, sitting there and overlooking the lily pond here. That's something. This dam here does its job too. But pretty hard to beat this. Oh, you can tell we're close to the airport though. But this is just so neat.
Pond in the middle.
Yeah, so this pond was created in 1938 by the John Dean people, or?
The Forest Service, who developed provincial parks.
Okay, and this is the steps up to where they had a gazebo in 38? Wow. So it sat right here, eh? Wow, what a neat place. Imagine sitting here in 1938 and probably have basically the same view as we have today. Okay, well, we'll carry on and start wandering back. Now, why is this piece marked here?
Well, BC Parks once a year counts how many huckleberries grow in the bush. Usually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in August. And this is the first year they put the flag tape up.
Oh, cool.
That little metal tag.
That's just so someone can find it to count?
The ranger.
The ranger? Oh, well, there's a tag on there too, yeah. I've never noticed that before. Gee, I learn something every day, which is a good thing. Okay. Oh, coming up to my ferns here. Love it. While I'm at a real crossroads here, this Bob Boyd's Climb, apparently these stairs that a lot of you people walk on, they've been there since 1938 also, which I've just learned. And so how cool is that? Man, building this back then, what a vision. And who would have thought that all the hundreds of thousands of people that over the years, since 1938, have walked this trail. And basically we're almost alone in here right now. Oh, there's the one down the Cougar Hollow. The Cougar Hollow, I've done one on that before. And basically, that's one of the easiest trails to walk in here. So if you're not much of a hiker and you want to see a nice trail, check out Cougar Hollow. But what a beautiful park. I'm not going any farther up there right now, so I'm going to get back. But, well, and believe it or not, still no garbage. Fantastic. All right, we'll start heading back. Well, you've probably seen this tree in some of my other videos. And now that I've got a park person with me, said it came down in 1998. Must have been a big storm or that year. That's a huge tree.
Over time.
All right, so this bridge has been updated, but the 1938 bridge is is underneath there. So that's kind of cool. But we don't need a bridge today. Yeah, well, we'll get wet in here again soon, I imagine. In October, we should get back into the normal flow from out in the ocean there, bringing all the big rainstorms from Hawaii over here. So that's always something to look forward to. But the ferns seem to have survived very well. And the trees. Now this in the tree over there, what is this?
I don't even know.
You don't know?
Government person put it.
Government person? I know they do them at the butch arts all the time, and it's, I can't remember if it's a habitat for something or oh, it says a notice on it, but we're not allowed to go in there and look. So we have to stay on the paths. But that's interesting. We'll have to look that up. Okay, you park people. If you know what that is, I was just looking at up there. I'll get a closer picture of it. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. That thing right there. Well, we made it back to the parking lot. And you know something? Only that candy wrapper was the only thing I found. Unbelievable. No cigarette. Well, you're not allowed to smoke in these parks, but, you know, if people still do. But no cigarette butts in this park. So this sign here, I'm going to show you in the book here in a minute what the looked like originally. And we'll have to thank our guest. Thanks very much for putting up with me for an hour.
It was fun. That was the original registration cairn.
Really?
And they had a big book, and there's a log. You'll see in the picture.
Okay.
There's a book on a bench or a shelf.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. So that'll be it for me today. And a special thanks to our guest. People are starting to show up now to go out for their walks. And I found that very interesting today. If you enjoyed it, let me know. So let's get out there and enjoy these parks. And pick up the garbage, people. You're doing a good job here. Bye for now.